What's up, everyone? This is Dave from DraftDashboard.com, and I've got your midweek DFS updates for this week's NFL games. Let's dive right in with the quarterback position. I'm going with Jaden Daniels from the Washington Commanders. His dash rank is a solid 100, and he's going up against the Carolina Panthers, who have one of the worst defenses overall. Jaden's been a consistent performer, averaging 23 fantasy points per game, with recent scores of 21 and 25 points. He's projected to put up 23 points this week, with an ownership of only 7.5%, making him a fantastic play at a salary of $7,600. Now, moving on to the running back position, I'm sticking with Kyren Williams from the LA Rams. He's facing the Las Vegas Raiders, who have a favorable defensive matchup. Kyren's been a powerhouse, averaging 20 fantasy points per game with consistent scores of 20 and 32 points in past games. His projected points are 19, and he's definitely one to consider for your lineup. Turning to wide receivers, I like Terry McLaurin from the Washington Commanders. He's matched with the Carolina Panthers, who give up a ton of points to opposing wide receivers. Terry's averaging 16 fantasy points per game, with scores of 23 and 18 in recent contests. At a salary of $6,800 and an ownership of 9.4%, he's poised to make some noise this week. Switching to the tight end position, I've got Dalton Schultz from the Houston Texans. He's facing the Green Bay Packers, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. Dalton's been averaging 5 fantasy points per game, with scores hovering around 6 and 7 in the last 3 games. He's projected for 9 points this week, with a salary of $4,200, which could provide good value. For the flex position, I'm giving a nod to Blake Corum from the LA Rams. He's also up against the Las Vegas Raiders. Blake's still finding his rhythm in the NFL, but he did score 4 points last game. With a salary of $4,400, he's a cost-effective option that might surprise with a breakout performance given the matchup. Finally, on defense, check out the Buffalo Bills. They're facing off against the Tennessee Titans, who have the absolute worst offense overall. The Bills are projected to score 8 points, and with such a favorable matchup, they're a solid pick at a salary of $3,500 and an ownership of just 3.3%. And if you're seeking some value plays, consider Deshaun Watson from the Cleveland Browns at a low salary of $4,900. He's matched against the Cincinnati Bengals, who have a middle-tier defense overall. Deshaun's been struggling, averaging 13 fantasy points per game with low ownership of 1.7%. But if he turns it around, he could be a sleeper pick this week. Don't forget to use our DFS tools to optimize your lineups and take advantage of this week's matchups. Let me know your thoughts on these picks and drop your lineup suggestions in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe for more updates. Good luck this week.